Good evening, and thanks for joining us on this day of remembrance. I'm Claudine Ewing. As we look back 20 years ago today, it's hard not to think, where was I when it happened? 8:46 a.m., September 11, 2001. It will forever live in our memory, and tonight, we look back. 200 Sides' Michael Wooten is live at the National 9/11 Memorial. A somber place all the time, Michael, but especially today.
Yeah, Claudine, and since this site was reopened to the public at 3 o'clock this afternoon, there's just been a flood of people coming here to pay their respects. Many of them saying they felt like they had to be in this spot on this important day. That is certainly the case for a lot of the families who lost loved ones now 2 decades ago. And for them, an important tradition returned this year. Hearing all the names read aloud of all of the victims during the service. That did not happen last year due to COVID. It was back now on this 20th anniversary. For a family from Western New York, hearing those words makes all the difference and helps them remember the person they miss so much.
Raymond Sanchez.
Each name that is read,
Meta L. Waller,
comes with the story of a mother or father, son or daughter, and in the case of this Western New York native, a sister to 8.
Margaret M. Seeliger.
Margaret Wallier Seeliger grew up in Hamburg with a big family, and nearly 3 dozen of them came here to New York City to hear her name and remember her smile. How are you reflecting on it 20 years later?
You know, we just try to get through the day. You know, we walked through the museum today and, you know, just brings it all right back to you that day. A lot of messages from family and friends throughout back in Buffalo and throughout the country.
Her brother Paul lives in Western New York.
It was beautiful today, right?
Sister Beth in Cincinnati.
It's a good-looking group.
Other loved ones came from all over the country. This ceremony brings them closer to Margaret.
It's an emotional day, but you realize that a lot of heroes that day, right? A lot of heroes.
Among them,
Margaret, yeah, she truly was.
Margaret's story that awful day is one of sacrifice.
She was a hero. You know, she died as a hero. She gave up her spot on the elevator, making sure she had a staff. So she was making sure her staff got on before she did. She wanted to be the last one down. And she was just a real vibrant, you know, very smart, intellectual, fun, just truly missed.
You just kind of reflect, and I'm just very proud of her. I mean, she saved a lot of lives.
And while this day comes with so much sadness, there are also tears from laughter. You get a big family together, and that's inevitable. Celebrating good times, because they say that's what Margaret would have wanted.
It's just such a huge support system, and we all get along, and we're going to have fun, right? And we're going to just go in there, and we're going to have a toast, many toasts, and we're going to drink to Margaret, and we're going to tell some stories.
Stories of a life well lived among the thousands shared today. This memorial site will be open until midnight, and expect there to be a lot of people all the way up until that moment. Also later on this evening, something that people look forward to every year, the Tribute in Light. That will actually start at 7:11 when the sun goes down here over Manhattan. A final remembrance on this important day of the significance of this moment, now 20 years later. Reporting at the National 9/11 Memorial in New York City, I'm Michael Wooten, Channel 2 News.